What's up, everybody? I'd like to introduce you to a couple of my friends here. The prospector. He's a longtime friend since about '84, I think. Another friend too. His name is Mr. Matthew Johnson. You know. Anyways, obviously this is a little bit of a flex I'm doing here, kind of an attention grabber, and I'm doing it for a reason. I love each and every one of you guys, and I promise you, what I'm getting ready to share with you, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't have a link to say, hey, subscribe to this, or except my channel, of course. I want you to subscribe to the channel and like the video, obviously. But I'm on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on a mission for freedom, not just in America, in the world, sovereignty, and we do that through our decentralized assets and having our assets out of the centralized banking system and just out of the system, period. And obviously, this is one of the best ways, if not the best way, to do that, by having your cash out of the banking system, cash out of the banking system, cash out of the banking system, and having your precious metals, your pew pews, if you know what I mean. It's just incredible what's going on in today's society. And it's funny, I never heard the term fiat currency until, I've heard of it, but really started to notice it, I guess, in 2020. More and more people starting to use it, and people are starting to wake up. Well, my goal here in this video is to wake you up into I think the best technology, or one of the best technologies ever made, and that's Bitcoin. As you can see, I love silver. That is my favorite precious metal. But my favorite digital technology, besides the internet, is Bitcoin right now. And I want to introduce you to a man named Oliver Velez. He did an hour and 37-minute video the other day. Now, for full disclosure, he is a trader, a very, he's a multi-millionaire. He's, way above my level. And, this guy's been doing this. I was born in 1975, so he's been trading for a long, long time. He said his first trade was in 1981, as you'll see. And in this video, what he does is he's trying to, for full disclosure, he's selling I think a membership to get into his trading club. And, he has members all over the world. And this is a live, he did a YouTube live feed to, because he's a guru, he's trying to sell a course and, a membership to sign up and stuff like that. And, time's running out and all that other stuff. So I'm giving you full disclosure on that. But that doesn't mean his message, what he's saying, and the charts he's getting ready to show you are not true. Now, the urgency to get in and buy now, of course, that's a sales pitch and stuff like that. And I highly suggest you guys go to his channel, check him out, look at his courses, because I don't want to steal his content and just use it for that. But I'm using this video he made because there's some charts and numbers that I didn't know about, because this guy's been doing trading and buying equities for, like I said, a long time. He knows all the indicators and everything. So I want to show you why you should really, really consider buying Bitcoin. And I will be interjecting through this video. It's going to be 4 parts. What I did was I edited them all out, all the audios and everything. And I cut out the fat, the sales pitches. And, he's talking to about 2,200 people live. And so, so I cut out a lot of this, stuff that you don't need to hear. And I broke it down into 4 parts. So here's part 1 of, basically how you can become one of the richest people in the world. And that's not hyperbole. I really believe that. So let's see what he's got to say.
Hi, traders. Hi, traders. Bitcoiners as well. How are you? How are you? Hey, welcome once again, guys, to another live session with Oliver Velez. Today is a special day. We talk about one of my favorite topics in the world, and one of the topics that's been my favorite in the world for the last couple of years, as many of you know. But welcome, guys. Come on in. I've got an amazing 1 hour to 1.5 hour period with you coming up. So get ready, guys. I want you to get comfortable. I want you to actually maybe grab the beverage of your choice. I have some tea here. Ha ha ha. And I also want you to grab something to write with.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And I'm telling you this because it's going to be a four-part. I'm gonna release them like all back to back to back. So definitely, seriously, guys, just to educate yourself, get a piece of paper and a pen. That's how I like to learn, using paper and a pen. And if you need to use your phone for notes, use that too. If you're on the phone, then obviously don't do that, because he's going to have some charts, and I need you to really look at the screen when you're watching this. Don't just listen to it. Look at the charts because it's going to be crazy. So, yeah, get your piece of paper and a pen, and keep an open mind, guys. Seriously.
I'd like you to take some notes about some of the things that I'll be discussing with you today. Some of the very important things I want to point out to you today. Guys, as you know, a lot of time and effort goes into every single thing that I do to make sure that every single day there is something of value given to you on this channel every single day. And I appreciate that you appreciate that. Wow. Listen, thank you very much. Guys, I will tell you this. Every single time I'm given the ability, the privilege, I should say, to speak to you, to be on stage, to be in front of a mic, I do my very best to deliver something that I believe is of huge value. I do my very best to try to change your life with some of the things that I have learned in my 40 plus years of financial market play.
Yeah, that's crazy. 40 plus years. He looks like he's in his 40s. I mean, this guy's aging well. Whatever he's doing, I need to do the same. I guess when you got a lot of money, you can you can do stuff. And my God, that guy looks good for his age.
I am hoping that I can continue doing that today. I'm hoping that I can deliver on that today. All right? I'll be doing my best. All right, guys, without any further ado, why don't we delve into today's subject matter? Boom. Today, we're going to be talking about the massive Bitcoin wealth and why I believe right now, traders, this is your last chance.
Again, guys, for full disclosure, he's doing a sales pitch. What he means by your last chance is to get in, closer to the bottom, and he's going to go into that later. It's not your last chance to buy Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin anytime you want, but I will agree, based on his charts. I would have rather had bought in 2010 versus buying right now, or I'd rather buy now rather than buying in 2035 or something like that. It's always better to buy as cheap as you can. But again, he's doing a sales pitch. He's trying to sell his program, which I highly suggest you go look at. And if you want to learn how to trade, he's probably one of the best guys in the world to do that. But just keep that in mind. But definitely, keep an open mind when you listen to this.
I don't say that lightly. Guys, I am going to try to convince you today that this is your last chance for massive Bitcoin wealth. I'm going to try to convince you of that today. All right. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm going to quickly give you a brief background. Guys, I have been professionally trading for the past 36 years. I started my career off on Wall Street as a NASDAQ market maker in December of 1986. I have virtually traded the markets every single day of my life from that point onward. I actually placed my first trade in March of 1981. So in truth, I've been playing the financial markets for 42, 43 years, but professionally, I've been trading the markets for 36 years, both on in a short-term oriented perspective and a wealth building perspective as well, guys. I have been hailed and publicized by virtually every single periodical in this industry. I had trading offices all over the world. I have been on every single popular financial television show. I've been interviewed by virtually every single venue. And I am considered to be one of the pioneers of the active online trading space. All right. A few pictures of me here. I have given talks speeches, and I've taught tens of thousands of traders worldwide. And today, I actually have traders that span over 96 different countries that are under my tutelage and under my training this very day. All right. I am the author of 5 international best-selling books. Guys, these books have sold more copies than any than all the other trading books ever written combined. These books you see right here are the industry's best-selling books of all time.
You know what's crazy? I ran across this channel about maybe a week and a half ago, and I didn't know all these accolades until I listened to this video right here. And I didn't know who he was or anything like that. But looking at these books, I actually bought 2 of those books, which is crazy. I didn't even know that when I was trying to get into trading. 2 of those books I bought. So yeah, small world, right? Oh man, time is flying, man.
All right, guys. I just want to briefly talk to you about my mega plays. Traders, what a lot of people don't understand is that over 90% of what I do is actually not short-term oriented trading. I trade 20 to 30 minutes a day. Short-term oriented 20 to 30 minutes a day, boom, I'm out, I'm done. But the vast majority of my resources, the vast majority of my wealth, the vast majority of what I use in financial markets is on the longer term activity of maintaining and generating and growing wealth, life-changing wealth. That is over 90% of what I do.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of business people will say that they spend 90% of their time actually trying to get more wealth instead of actually going out there and doing the small little trades and stuff like that. They're actually going out there and doing their thing. In the beginning, you're supposed to trade hard and do what you got to do, but then you basically just maintain it. And man, I love these coins. I love freaking so distracting. Sorry. Is spend a few minutes a day trading and the rest of your time building that wealth. I love that concept. I actually think I read that in that book. And by the way, he has some great books. Great. I mean, this guy he's the real deal.
Right? And that is largely overlooked in my career because, again, everyone focused starting from the beginning of my career on my short-term oriented activities with SOS. But I have managed to really pull off some amazing wealth plays. And I just want to quickly tell you, my first play, the first wealth play I've ever made in my entire life was in March of 1981. I bought Eli Lilly. I want to see if I can bring this up for you and show you.
Real quick, for those of you that don't know, Eli Lilly is a pharmaceutical company. I never I've heard of it, but I didn't really know a lot about it, so I just Googled it real quick. It was started in the 1800s by a chemist who used to be a soldier back in the day. So it's a very very old company, but it's doing pretty good.
I bought Eli Lilly. This is Eli. This is a chart of Eli Lilly. All right. Let's go to a monthly chart. This was my first wealth play. I bought Eli Lilly right here. Boom. March of 1981. Traders, I still own Eli Lilly today. Now, we are in the grips of a bear market. And I will tell you this. This does not look like it's in a bear market at all.
Yes, very true. A lot of companies during the bear market, if you see their stocks, they're going down, and as you can see, the major companies now, you see a lot of them laying off tons of people. You've seen all the layoffs and stuff, so that's pretty good that it's not going down in price.
Many stocks have crashed, collapsed. This stock is still trading near all-time new highs. I never let it go. I never let it go. Another one of my plays, the next major play of mine, was in 1986, McDonald's. Look at 1986. I know it's a long time ago. Boom, right there. We are in the grips of a bear market. This stock does not look anything like it's in a bear market. It's trading near all-time new highs.
Again, another one of those companies that are recession proof. Fast food, garbage food, you know, McDonald's. And that's what I said when the scamdemic was going on and they wanted us to wear masks and, stand 6 feet apart and what else? Take the jab and all this. I'm sitting there going, you guys really think they're doing this because they care about your health? When they sell us cigarettes and a lot of things that are not FDA approved and this garbage food on every other corner. Come on. So again, during a recession, obviously, during a bear market, Walmarts are going to go up and garbage food like McDonald's.
I still own McDonald's. The next major wealth play of mine was Microsoft in 1992. 1992. Let's go back. 1992, right there. Boom. This has come off in the bear market. All right. I have lightened up quite a bit on my Microsoft play, but I still own Microsoft today. Traders, these were life-changing plays for me. These plays changed my life. They changed my life generationally. All right. My next major wealth play after that was in 1997, Apple. Right there. Boom. I still own Apple today. The next major wealth play of mine was Amazon. Now, this one was interesting because this is the one I publicized to the world so much. The world got tired of me pounding the table on this in 2001.
Yeah, I missed that boat. I remember 2001 when around that time, when people were talking about Amazon, man. Oh my gosh, 99, 2000. Remember during the dot-com bubble, Amazon dropped big time too. In the late 90s, they went up to a certain amount and then they dropped in price. But yeah, I definitely missed that boat, man. There's so many trends. You look back and see the charts and you just like, wow, why didn't I jump on that? But yeah, I definitely remember missing the boat on Amazon.
Right there. Boom. My traders will know the space concept I use away from the moving average. When you get wide below the moving average, it's time for the snap back. Okay. Came in on this wide drop away. I have lightened up the most on Amazon. Now, I began lightening up on all of these plays in the beginning to middle part of 2020. Started lightening up here just over the course of the year on all of them. And so what gave me, after holding these things for decades, what triggered me wanting to lighten up on these things?
All those good plays. What do you think it was? What do you think it was that made him, stop buying those and cash in on those great investments? Because those are great investments he had. I wonder what it was.
Bitcoin. I wanted to put as much resources as I could get my hands on into the next major play of mine. And so it was Eli Lilly, McDonald's, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, I missed gold in there, and it was gold in 2005.
I hope it was physical, Oliver. We don't mess with the paper around here. Come on now. It better been the physical gold.
And the next one, Bitcoin. And so I began to pare down some of these wealth plays and dump it into Bitcoin because I believe with every fiber of my being that as miraculous as those wealth plays were of mine, as life-changing as they were, this is the big one. No, it wasn't Amazon. It wasn't Apple. It wasn't Microsoft. It wasn't Tesla. I didn't have Tesla, by the way. But
what you talking about, Willis?
This is the big one.
I'm gonna tell you something, guys. You guys know, hindsight's 2020, obviously, but you guys know those companies that he bought into and when he bought into them and the gains that he's made, the life-changing gains he's made. I mean, those are incredible buys. You know what I mean? For him to say Bitcoin is bigger than all of them. Yeah, that's crazy. And I'm telling you right now, he's not just saying it for no reason. He's got the receipts, he's got the charts to prove it. Get your notes ready.
And I hope today in my talk, you will understand why I pared down on a lot of my wealth plays and dumped it into Bitcoin. I hope by the end of our talk today, you understand why your time is limited. I hope by the end of my talk today that you understand that this is an amazing time to be alive because these opportunities do not come in many lifetimes. They don't come frequently. This opportunity we have with Bitcoin, in my opinion, is the biggest opportunity that we have ever seen, that your parents have ever seen, that your grandparents have ever seen. I believe it's potentially one of the biggest life-changing things for all of human mankind. Now, I know that's a big statement, but I'm hoping by the end of the talk I can convince you that that's the case, okay? All right, so here we go, guys. Here we go.
Wow. All I got to say is get your seatbelts ready and buckle in because part 2 is going to be crazy. I'll see you over there.